Hello, Degens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes NFL Week 10. Best bets, locks, and predictions. I, of course, am the Brofict one, AJ. Oops. Joining me, as always, is the man with the number, sportsbook whisperer, college basketball guru, daddy of the diamond, all hail the king of the links, Mr. Noah Engelbretson. Noah, Week 10, professional football, NFL. We only got 8 weeks left, bub. That's kind of depressing.
Yeah, what the hell's up with that? We're
I don't know. It
already
feels
over
like the
halfway.
season just started yesterday. I don't understand what's going on. I'm not a fan of it, though. I think it's this daylight savings bullshit.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, man. But Noah, I'm feeling good this week. I'm going to go undefeated. It's one of those things that's just going to happen. I'm ready to get started. You ready to roll?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. Starting off in Munich, Germany. Seahawks playing the Buccaneers. Buccaneers technically the home team. 2.5-point favorites are the Bucks. 44.5 is the total. Noah, this line opened at 9.5, moved all the way down to 2.5. Seahawks seem to be legit though.
Yeah. I'm still not fully sold on them, but doesn't change the fact that I'm picking the Seahawks money line in this game.
Yeah, no. Give me Tampa minus the 2.5. For the sole reason that weird shit happens, and I think Tampa might blow out the Seahawks.
No, weird shit happens in London. We don't know if weird shit happens in Germany.
I'm assuming it happens in Europe, and so I'm sticking with that thought process, not just England. Let's move back stateside, though, Noah. Jaguars going to the Chiefs. They're playing in the Kingdom. 9.5-point favorites are the Chiefs. Trevor Lawrence is going to get murdered in this game. I mean, let's get a police report filed already because that O-line won't be able to stop that Chiefs defense from just running all over them. Give me the Chiefs in an easy 9.5-point cover.
So you're wavering from the Chiefs are going to win but not cover the rest of their games all season.
You know, I was thinking about that. That was a big thought process in this game. But the Jaguars just played really well, and so that means they're due for a couple of big stinkers. And I think this is one of them. I think the Chiefs, I would probably take an alternate line at 13.5.
All right. Yeah, I think the Jaguars lay a big stinker or two as well. So, yeah, give me the Chiefs minus 9.5. They're just a much better football team playing at home. Tough home. Probably the best home field advantage in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking Chiefs all day. Taking Chiefs all day on this one.
Give me the Chiefs all day. Noah, I love this line so much. I may propose to it. Texans going to the Giants. Brandon Cooks is playing in this game. Giants 4-point favorites, though, at home. 40.5 is the total. I'm on the New York bandwagon right now. I hate New York teams. I hate all New York teams. But if they're going to continue to make me money, I'm going to continue to love them. Give me the Giants. Give me the minus the 4. I think Saquon's going to come out. I think Danny Dimes going to have fun at home. And I love the Texans. I love Davey Smith behind.
Davis Mills.
Thank you. I just had a huge brain fart there. Davis Mills behind there. But this team does stink. Give me Giants at home.
And this is my degenerate pick of the week, AJ.
Don't do it, Noah.
Give me the Texans notching their second win of the season here in New York. I'm kind of pissed this spread's only 4.5. I was expecting it to come out at like 7 or 8. Give me a juicier money line pick, but it don't matter. Texans win this game. Show that the Giants are fake good.
All right.
Give me the Texans, baby.
Fair enough, Noah. Can't blame you there. Let's go to Buffalo, New York. Staying in the New York teams. We got Vikings going to the Bills. Bills, 3.5-point favorites. This line opened up at 7.5. Josh Allen is questionable with that elbow injury suffered at the end of the last game. Vikings seem to be full strength, but everyone is questioning them, except the public, where 66% of the money bets and 85% of the money is on the Vikings spread. It's the Bills, Noah. It's the Bills. I mean, I know how much of a playmaker Josh Allen is, but who's the backup? Do we know? It's the one thing I didn't look up.
Former Vikings quarterback Case Keenum, who took them to an NFC championship game.
So then, if it's not Josh Allen, it's Case Keenum revenge game, obviously. So give me the Bills in a fucking blowout. Like, I mean, 3.5 is respectable. This opened up at 7.5, and then the Josh Allen's news came out. I would have taken it at 7.5 if Josh Allen was playing. Case Keenum, give me the 3.5. I would take it at 6.5, though.
Yeah, I feel like Josh Allen still plays. I love this spread. It's going to be funny. You look at the Vikings, their opponents' combined record is like a 40% win rate, maybe a little below 40%. They have not played anybody fucking good.
No.
Yeah, but Buffalo they're going to come out and win this game by 2 touchdowns.
Oh, easily. No matter who's starting. Either Josh Allen, healthy game, or Case Keenum, revenge game. You're in the clear there. Noah, I love this game so much. I'm going to make a priority to watch it because it's going to be the worst football that we have seen probably all season, but the highest scoring of football that we have seen all season. We got an NFC North matchup. We got the Lions going to Soldier Field to play Bears. And the Bears are 2.5-point favorites at home. The total is only at 48.5, brother. Give me the over. Slam the over. Give me the Bears to go ahead and notch a victory against the Lions, who had their game of the year last week.
Yeah, I think the Lions make it 2 in a row here.
Wow.
2 division wins in a row, too.
Threatening the Vikings.
I mean, we know for the longest time the Lions have been good for about as shitty as Lions have been, they've been good for most years splitting against the Bears. They usually win one game against the Bears almost every year. Did not last year, I don't think. No. But most years they beat the Bears at least once. And usually not twice. Usually that ends up split 50-50 almost every single year, it feels like. Yeah, I'm taking the Lions money line in this one. I think they make it two in a row.
I mean, no,
Dan Campbell,
to bet whatever you're allowed to bet.
Dan Campbell and his gritty boys.
Them gritty boys up there in Detroit, Michigan. Hey, shout out Patty Ice. We'll be starting another podcast with him shortly. Him and Grayson the Laser Leg. Look for that to come next Friday. Just had to get that little plug in there, Noah. Saints Steelers next matchup.
Ew.
Yeah, gross. Steelers are 1.5-point home dogs. 40 is the total. This is just because. Give me the Steelers. Give me money line. Give me the 1.5. I don't trust this Saints team as far as I can throw it. Andy Dalton's been serviceable, but this seems like a huge let-up spot for Dalton.
Yeah, well, here's what's going to happen. This division, the NFC South, is the Big Ten West of the NFL. Carolina is going to hold on to this win. They're up 10 points currently with over 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter of this one. But they beat the Falcons, right? Tampa Bay is going to lose to Seattle. So Atlanta and Tampa Bay both going to fall to 4-6. The Saints are going to find a way to pick up some shit win against Pittsburgh. And we're going to have 3 teams atop this division at 4-6 with Carolina only a game back at 3-7. I don't know if it's even that bold of a take, if it's even that hot of a take, but I think the winner of this division, this is going to be one of those years where somebody wins a division with a losing record, and it's going to be the NFC South. Whoever wins this division is going to have like an 8-9 record because none of these teams look good. Honestly, the Falcons have looked better than any of the rest of them, but they don't look good tonight. I mean, it's not saying much, saying they're looking better than the Bucs, the Panthers, and the Saints so far this season. Or the Bucs are going to win it at 8-9. Either, whatever. Somebody's winning this division at eight wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Switch team you picking,
just because of that, like I said, Carolina's going to beat Atlanta, Tampa Bay is going to lose to Seattle, and New Orleans is going to squeak out a win just to make it a three-way tie at the top of the division.
Might as well.
And it's disgusting, and I hate it. But
I hate it too.
But the Steelers are. Yeah, I said at the beginning of the season, I was like, Mike Tomlin, he's not going to have a losing record. It's Mike Tomlin, right? Yeah, the Steelers fucking suck.
They're so bad. They're so bad. Give me the money line. Love this game. Love the spread. Browns going to the Dolphins. Dolphins 3.5-point favorites at home. 48.5 is the total. This Browns team, I mean, Deshaun Watson is almost out of suspension, so they'll be a different team when he shows up. But give me the Dolphins minus the 3.5. These are still the Browns. Is Nick Chubb playing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I thought he was injured for some reason. It doesn't matter. No. Give me the Dolphins. That offense is too high-powered. Yeah, 3.5 is too easy. Too easy.
Yeah, you know, this one's a little tough for me because I think Miami's a little overvalued and Cleveland's a little undervalued. Like, the Browns have lost most of their games this season, but they've been in almost all of them. So, like, they're not getting blown away. They're not getting blown out. This is like a weird one. They're playing in Miami. Spreads at 3.5, a number that I like. So I'm going to take the Browns to cover 3.5, not feeling confident enough to take them money line.
Fair enough. I respect that. All right, Noah, let's ride to Tennessee like the Broncos will. Broncos visiting the Titans. Titans 2.5-point favorites at home. 37.5 is the total. Give me Titans alternate spread 6.5.
Hell yeah. And what I've been saying the last couple weeks, the Tennessee Titans are a good team. And they're getting no respect. They're getting no respect. They're not a great team, but they are a good team.
Yes.
I cannot say the same about the Denver Broncos.
No. Coming off a big win in London. I don't know if Russ is going to be doing high knees on this plane ride, but we'll find out. Obviously, he will make sure he lets us know. Shout out.
But yeah,
Russ.
Titans take care of business in this one.
All day, every day. Moving on, Noah. We got the Colts that have been in a very interesting situation. We've covered that in our overreactions video. Go give that a watch. Going to the Raiders. The Raiders are 4.5-point favorites at home. 40.5 is the total. Raiders suck.
The Colts suck.
This game sucks.
Yeah, both of these teams are garbage.
And for that reason, Noah, that's why I'm going with the new head coach, the interim head coach. One of the boys comes into the locker room. Hey, guys, I know I got to earn your respect. We're going to go out there. We're going to play some football. Give me Jeff Saturday. Give me the boys. Give me the Colts money line all day long.
Jeff Saturday, who when he got brought in to interview for the position, said, "Why are you interviewing me for this job?"
Yes. He's not calling. It's okay.
He accepted the interview.
Yeah.
His first question in that interview was, "Why are you interviewing me for this?"
Hey, I mean, that would be my first question too. If out of the air someone calls me and they're like, "Hey, we need you to come coach the Arizona Cardinals," be like, "Damn, we're that desperate." Okay.
Be like, I have 0 qualifications and I don't know why you're interviewing me for this, but sure, why not?
Sure. Play number 1, throw it to D-Hop. Play number 2, throw it to D-Hop. Play number 3. Can you help me out here, Noah?
Yeah, the problem with that is you brought it up, so now I have to bring it up. Did you see that the kind of audio with that video got released?
What you looking at, one? What you looking at, one?
Yeah. Yeah, D-Hop clearly not happy with Kyler Murray.
Hey, D-Hop, you and I are on the same train, bud.
I think that's a little unfair, though. Hey, I don't think we can blame Kyler Murray for that because he's too short to see over the offensive line. But we will get to that when we cover the Cardinals game.
Colts Raiders, who you got?
Because the spread's 4.5, I'm going to take the Colts to cover 4.5. I'm not taking either team money line, but I'm also not confident in the Raiders to win by 5 or more.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm not confident to win by anything. That's why I'm taking a money line. Moving on. I'm sorry, we're already in the later slate. Noah, I have one question for you, and it will not affect my pick whatsoever. Will the Packers in Lambeau Field beat the Cowboys?
They shouldn't. But now that I'm at the point where I'm like, the season's probably over, now they're going to start fucking doing shit. Like, here's the problem with the Packers. They've not looked good all season long, but
Nothing
Aaron
good.
Rodgers still, I still think Aaron Rodgers is capable of just like flipping a switch that he hasn't flipped yet. And if he does that, the Packers could go rattle off some wins, and it's fucking stupid because it shouldn't happen. They've looked terrible all season, but God, I don't know. I'm tired of making homer picks on the Packers, but the second I stop, they're going to start winning, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm taking the Packers plus 4.5.
No,
Not money line, just plus 4.5 because
Packers money line. Give me Packers money line. Noah, do you know the weather in Green Bay, Wisconsin on Sunday? It's going to be 37
cold.
degrees and sunny, Noah. I don't care how sunny it is. It's still going to be 37 degrees. Aaron Rodgers is going to pull out his awkward turtleneck, and he's going to go off. He will win this game. He will put this team on his back to win this game. Must-win game. They got to win. And this just seems like a Cowboys let-up spot. It does. I don't know why, but it's speaking to me. It's saying, AJ, don't pick us. We're not that good. We're still them boys. Okay, I get it. Give me the Packers. Give me the money line.
Yeah. Well, historically, over the last like 2 decades, the Packers have had the Cowboys number really bad. Almost like they have had the Bears. Not quite to the same extent, but Aaron Rodgers has absolutely – he is probably public enemy number 1 for Cowboys fans because they never beat the Packers.
Never. And now, Noah, we've talked about your depressing team. Let's talk about my depressing team that has the pleasure of being on the mid-season Hard Knocks and is proving to be the dysfunctional team that I have been saying they are. Cliff Kingsbury in interviews and in team meetings seemed uninspired and just not like a leader. D-Hop is yelling at Kyler on the sideline. No one is talking to anybody. I mean, from my first takes from watching Hard Knocks, and I did a whole video on it this morning. You can go and watch it. This team is not built to win whatsoever. And you saw it in Steve Keim's face when he was watching the game. He looks like me and every other Cardinals fan, just right here. Just right here. Like, why was that decision made? Why did we do that? I get it, Keim. I get it. They are 3... Well, sorry?
Keim put all those coaches and those players in the positions that they are, so he's got to be looking at himself in the mirror.
He probably took all of his mirrors down. But they're going to Los Angeles, depending on the book, because there's so much uncertainty around this game and who is starting and who is not, as Kyler Murray is dealing with a hamstring injury and did not practice as of Thursday. Matthew Stafford is in concussion protocol. Depending where you're shopping, line's either at 1 or 3, so make sure you shop your books. Rams favored, though, total at 40.5. Give me the Cardinals plus the 3, and I'm going to go cry afterwards. I have no redeeming qualities about this team, especially seeing behind the curtain now. Quarterback plays bad. Wide receiver play is bad. Robbie Anderson, thank you for coming all the way to Arizona to do absolutely nothing. Thank you for nothing, and thank you for continuing to stink. But the Cardinals, give me them plus the 3, and I'm going to go cry.
I'm done betting on the Cardinals. I've done it a couple times this season, and I've gotten burned every single damn time. Every time it's a close spread, and I'm like, oh, they should be able to win this game. Nah, they don't do it. So, um, the Rams fucking stink as well. But as stinky as the Rams are, I'm gonna take them with the stinky 1.5 and call it a day.
Fair enough. I don't blame you. Moving on to the Sunday night game, Noah, we got a good one in Santa Clara as the Chargers go to the 49ers. 49ers, this opened at a pick 'em. 49ers now 7-point favorites. Total at 45.5. Noah, the public on the Chargers, 61% of the bets, 58% of the money. Hey, this is a hard one for me. I like this Chargers team. They were my original pick to win the Super Bowl before I rediscovered the Jets and Zach Wilson. But this 49ers team with Deebo Samuels is something else. He adds something else to that offense that they can, they have him, they got Deebo. What are you thinking, Noah?
I'm thinking 7 points is way too high for this game.
Yeah.
This is one of those where I looked at it, I'm like, am I misreading this or what's the deal here? I don't think the Niners should be a full touchdown favorite over the Chargers. So first of all, I'm jumping on Chargers immediately +7. If I can get it at 7.5, I'm 100% taking that. And then I might sprinkle a little bit on Chargers money line. I mean, I feel like this game's kind of a coin flip, so I'm 100% slamming Chargers +7 and maybe throwing a little on money line as well.
I agree with you, Noah. This game should be a coin flip, and that's why it opened up as a pick 'em. However, we are getting reverse line movement here. I was on the 49ers either way. I'm going to be on them with the touchdown. If it does move to 7.5, I start to question everything I know about life. But until it does, I'm taking the 49ers minus the 7. And then, Noah, that leads us to our Monday night football game. We got Commanders going to the Eagles. Commanders in complete disarray. Eagles 11-point favorites at home. 43.
Wait, whoa. Complete disarray. They're a game under 500.
Yeah, just the front office and everything. And now they're calling out players, using them, trying to defend them. Shit's not good in the locker room, Noah. Shit is not good in the locker room.
Sorry. I rescind that, if realizing now that you meant as an organization.
Yeah,
but
not as a football team.
As a football team on the field, they don't look half bad. They just, yes, as an organization, they're a shit show, but the actual team and the product is not horrible.
No, it absolutely isn't. And Noah, you and I both know that this Eagles team has its faults and has its difficulties. And I think this game is really going to be an eye-opener for a lot of Eagles fans and a lot of people who think the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl. They're going to look at this game and be like, oh, that ain't happening. And 11 is way too many points. Give me the Commanders plus the 11.
Yeah, I'm also on the Commanders plus the 11. The Eagles, I've been saying they're going to lose some games this year. This, I don't think, is one of them, playing in Philly on Monday night against the Commanders. I do think Washington covers, because this is a really high spread. I don't have enough faith in Washington to win to place a money line bet on them, but Philly's going to lose a couple games. I don't think it's going to be this week, but it'll happen. Actually, what's your schedule look like going forward?
I don't know.
What do we got? Let me pull that up. Well, fuck.
They've got
they got the Colts after that, and then the Packers, who could maybe spoil something for them. They could lose to the Titans. They could lose to the Giants. I don't think they lose to the Bears. They could lose to the Cowboys, and I don't think they lose to the Saints. So that's, I give it 3.5 games they might lose this season.
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, this team could go 15-2, realistically.
Yeah, realistically.
Or who they play Washington the last week of the season?
Yes.
Yeah, so they could be 14-2 going into that Washington game and sit starters, and then 14-3. That could very well be a reality. And then they're going to lose in like. I don't think they even make the Super Bowl. I don't think they make it out of the NFC, but that's my personal opinion right now.
That's another talk for later.
But yeah, I think 14-3 is a fair assumption at this point for the regular season.
Yeah, fair and respectable, and that's all we're looking for. But yeah, Eagles all day. I'm sorry, Commanders all day long. Noah, you got anything else to say about NFL Week 10 before we sign off?
I don't know. This season's been fucking crazy. I assume it's going to continue this week. I'm probably going to be completely off base on half of these picks.
But until I'm proven wrong, I'm not wrong. So I'm right on all my picks. So just remember that one. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Help us continue to grow to the entire Degenerate Nation. And hey, follow us on the Twitter, the social medias, and the link tree down below. Also, check out the merch. With that being said, I've been the Brofect One AJ. That's the Money Train Noah. And we'll see you next time on Degenerate Takes.